Sean saying you're the starter?
That was great. You know, it was a goal accomplished for sure. You know, definitely set some high goals this year. This was one of them, and I want to keep accomplishing those.
Having been part of quarterback competitions before, were you able to keep this thing at a relatively manageable stress level? Like not let, you know what I mean? Like this can kind of get the best of people at times, and your mind can wander when you're laying in bed at night. How were you in terms of managing all of that?
Yeah, I think I just took a day-by-day approach, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. You know, because this league's a tough one, and that's what it takes is a day-by-day, you know, hour by hour, with your film study, with your preparation, and you know, got a lot of challenges ahead of us.
I'm sorry, Nick. What makes you a better quarterback today than you were a year ago?
Yeah, just learned a lot. You know, went through a lot, studied a lot this off season, worked really hard. Fundamentally as well, and you know, I don't think time is necessarily just, hey, as long as I spend some time. I mean, I think I put a lot of work in to try to get, you know, leaps and bounds better, and you know, I got to continue to do that because, like I said, there's a lot of challenges, and we got to keep making steps.
Your yards per attempt was a fat number in the preseason, 10.5. That's a big number. I don't need to tell you that, but I know you went out west in the offseason to kind of work on arm strength. Do you feel like you're driving the ball down the field more effectively?
Yeah, you know, comparison-wise, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's just about hitting the right spot, you know, on time, anticipating it, and getting it to the right guy. So we got to continue to do that. I think the work I did this offseason definitely helped, and I just got to continue with that. You know, you can't stop now.
How much of an adjustment is it going from that very first offense you had as a rookie with Rick as coordinator to what Brian's running that seems to have a lot of different concepts, very New England Patriot-like concepts, obviously. How has that been for you, and how do you think his grasp has been of that?
It's been great. You know, I think he's done a great job coming in here and really challenging us. You know, back in OTAs, and we were challenged a lot, kind of with how much we put in, but I think it's paying dividends right now because I think guys feel very comfortable with what we're doing. And you know, I think we've seen it in preseason. It's successful. You know, when we run it right, and we just got to focus on executing it.
What makes it more challenging, say, versus what you saw last year? What you learned?
I mean, I don't want to get into comparisons, but I just think, you know, any new offense, you know, you got to learn new terminology, learn, you know, new things, and every coordinator has their own fingerprint. So, you know, you just got to dive into it.
What was the feedback you got from your teammates today, getting back in the building once everyone was made aware of the news?
It was great. You know, a lot of guys saying congratulations, and you know, you earned it, and you know, it feels good. I feel that, you know, I went out and worked hard this, you know, camp, and I want to keep proving it to them, you know, my teammates and myself every day.
Sean, talk about your resiliency. You know, all the things you've gone through in your career, going back to college. How much do you think that character trait helped when it came to winning this quarterback battle?
A lot. You know, I think it's helped in my entire career, and I think as a quarterback, you know, you go through ups and downs. That's just the way the position goes, and so I think, again, you know, nothing's over. This is just a start to a long journey, and I got to keep doing that.
How do you? There are people. Go ahead, Josh.
Did you and Josh talk at all when you guys found out the situation, how everything shook out?
Just this morning, you know, and I think for both of us, you know, when I was the backup, just even the third preseason game, it was, you know, I think the same approach, and we're going to help each other and you know, move forward, trying to get better, trying to help the team win as much as possible.
There are people out there that never thought that you'd get even this shot after what happened last year. Bills fans, how do you look at that? I mean, just with the sense that, I mean, there are people who didn't even want you, there are Bills fans that didn't even want you to even have a sniff at this competition, but the fact that you're here, what does that mean to you as a sense of, in a sense of accomplishment up to this point right now before you start on Sunday?
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, I'm thankful for the people that stood by, you know, my side, you know, through hard times, but there's more challenges ahead, and I'm ready to take them on. You know, I've learned a lot, and I'm ready to prove it every day.
How was your faith, in both senses of the word faith, after when you left the field against was Florida? Did you ever think you'd get to this point after what happened in that situation to where you are now? Could you reflect back from that point to where you are now?
Talking about college?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I said about the goal, you know, of this camp, it's been the same, you know, for my whole life. I've had a goal to play in the NFL, to be a starter. And, you know, I think maybe that's what people, you know, don't understand sometimes is that, you know, when you have obstacles, hard things in your life, I mean, that doesn't mean you should quit, you know, and maybe that's the way some people think, but that's not the way I think. And, you know, for me, it just amps me up even more and gives me, you know, a lot of desire and a lot of, yeah, drive to go accomplish those goals.
You referenced earning it. Sean said that too. Compared to a year ago when you went in for Tyrod, do you feel in a way like maybe you earned it more this year and it's more satisfying, or maybe you don't look at it differently between the two?
Yeah, there's a little sense of that for sure. I feel like I've gone through so much. You know, I haven't been perfect by any means this whole camp, but I think, you know, I've made steps, and like I said, I got to continue to do that. But I want to keep earning it, like I said.
Now you're the starter now. How do you manage not necessarily looking over your shoulder, knowing that the number 7 overall pick is right behind you?
Just the same as I have been, you know. Approaching it day by day, trying to earn it every day, and that's what this league is. That's what football is. It's a earn it every day type of sport, and you know, that's what I want to go do.
Did you really help Dable unpack his office when you were there?
Is that what somebody said?
That's what Bean said. I don't know if he was teasing, but it was a
yeah,
pretty good
it might have
tease if
been
it
a
was.
hyperbole or something, but I did. You know, I was up there for sure, just trying to get to know him, and you know, I think it was great. You know, the relationship we've had, and you know, how he's taught us his offense has been great.
Now that you're going to settle into this #1 spot and get all the 1 reps, how much, you know, continued growth do you expect of yourself now that it's just going to be you? You're the guy now.
Yeah, a lot. You know, I think that always comes with reps. So I want to continue to put my best foot forward, study as hard as I can, and try to develop.